In this video,
What have you done to this cow, sir?
we're exploring the greatest street food hits
Oh my god.
you'll find on Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula.
Good luck.
Oh, you think I'm gonna die from this?
But first, let's back up. Mexico is a huge country with distinct culinary regions.
Oh, it took my breath away.
Last time, I toured Mexico City
It's like a volcano. I'm enveloped in steam.
and iconic Oaxaca.
Oh, gracias. She's giving me some free cactus on the side.
This time, we're in Yucatan State, and street food here is completely different from what you'll find in the rest of the country.
It's pig's blood.
Have you ever had that before?
No. No, thank you.
Well, guess what?
From bustling markets serving unlikely protein options,
I've had tripe, I've had cow's feet, but never together.
all the way to taco variations you never knew could exist.
You can see those wrinkles. You know what those wrinkles are?
I know what they are.
Today, I'm on a mission to experience Mexican street food Yucatan style, and it all starts here.
This market is incredible. Is this the biggest market in Merida?
It's one of the biggest, yeah.
Welcome to Mercado Lucas de Galvez, an economic hub bustling with energy. The key to navigating this place is to keep your eyes peeled for anything and everything that looks delicious. To be fair, that's not hard to do. From juicy beef to succulent pork to seafood plucked fresh from the Gulf of Mexico. This is the heartbeat of Merida.
This is a completely different region of Mexico, and it has its own culinary identity, including
Our first taste of Yucatan State, their beloved salbute. Start by flattening a ball of fresh corn flour dough. Then, give it a little bit of a dip in hot oil. Add succulent shreds of pulled tender turkey.
I've had a lot of Mexican food in Mexico. I haven't seen turkey anywhere.
We have more turkeys than the rest of Mexico.
Pour over a generous dose of Yucatan's infamous black sauce, crafted from one of the dozens of Mexico's most treasured roasted chilies. As a finishing touch, egg. With its roots dating back to the Mayan era, salbutes offer a tantalizing glimpse into the rich cultural heritage of the Yucatan Peninsula.
The tortilla has a wonderful texture. It's a little bit crispy. Frying it made it fatten up a little bit, like me in my 20s when I was depressed.
Same.
Same?
Yeah.
But you are in your 20s.
Well, when I was in 18.
And you got fat and depressed?
Yeah.
We all go through
Life
it.
happens.
Meet Kay, a local 25-year-old singer with Mayan roots. She will be guiding me through the Yucatan as I guide her through the cuisine of her home state.
What is this?
You know what it is.
You'll see what I mean soon.
Then the turkey. I don't think the turkey offers that much flavor.
No, it's the seasoning.
Right, the black sauce. I find to be super savory. It has a very deep, delicious, salty flavor to it. And then over here, we have habanero juice,
Well, it's like,
habanero milk.
not milk.
How do you milk a habanero?
You don't.
So then what is this?
It's,
That seems like you're milking something.
no.
Ooh, it stings.
Another
She
one.
literally put two teardrops. in
It's
nothing.
because you never know. It's like Russian roulette.
A bit spicy, very sour. Do they mix citrus in with it?
Lemon.
I love that. All over Merida, I see people mixing citrus with these different foods to kind of keep it fresh and preserved, but it adds some nice sourness too.
Pokchuk is an edible time machine that takes you back to the days of the ancient Mayans.
Where did you learn this recipe?
Mi mamá me lo enseñó.
Where did your mom learn how to make this?
Grandma's mom, and
Legend has it that the Mayans would marinate and smoke their meat as a preservation method.
What's special about this pork compared to other pork sellers that are obviously not as good as you?
it's marinated with naranja agria.
Oh, so this is the orange I've been hearing about.
This is the Yucatecan orange.
Naranja, or sour orange, is a bright acidic citrus used often in marinades and salsas. Pokchuk here starts with fresh pork, raised very nearby the restaurant. It's seasoned with salt, garlic, black pepper, and that tangy naranja juice.
Really important is to leave some fat in the meat because that gives it the pokchuk flavor.
Fat is flavor. That's what I try to tell my wife every morning when she looks at the scale. As I step on, she does not agree with me. Anyways,
Once the seasoning permeates the pork, it hits the charcoal grill.
it looks fantastic. The smell's coming off here. I wish people could experience what I'm experiencing right now.
But wait, there's more. Our pokchuk comes with their signature salsa, a perfect blend of smoky grilled tomatoes and fresh cilantro, ground up with a pinch of salt. The pork is grilled to perfection and served with a bed of fresh lettuce, diced onion, fragrant salsa, and a big slice of naranja, because in Yucatan, there's no such thing as too much sourness.
Fantastic. On the side, we have tortillas.
Of course.
We should try some of this meat right here. I gotta try it before I even put it in the taco. Oh my god. It's so good.
Still warm from the grill. It's juicy. It's fresh.
The seasonings really pop, so we have to mix this with other stuff.
All together. We have habanero.
It's a beautiful, thick, viscous bean sauce.
It's the best. And then we have some onions with red chili.
Now it's complete. Everything is contributing something. The habanero is quite spicy. The onion feels kind of roasted and smoky. It's so heavy, it's carby, it's delicious.
If succulent grilled meats aren't enough for you, how about something a bit more bloody?
That's liver with onions. This is morcilla. It's pig's blood.
Have you ever had that before?
No. No, thank you.
Well, guess what?
Thin slices of pork liver are seasoned just like the pork, then tossed in a pan of hot oil. Add red onion for a touch of sweetness and crunch. Get both sides nicely caramelized, then serve with a scoop of salsa and naranja.
So you've never had liver before?
Never, ever.
Show me your piece of liver. Effing microscopic.
That's fair for me. At least it's something.
That's delicious.
But the final texture, I don't know.
You don't know if you like it.
I know I like it. I wasn't expecting that.
It's hard to compare liver to anything else. Liver kind of tastes like liver. But see, this is why you gotta try new things. Here, it's cut super thin, it's marinated. She puts it on the grill. It's stunning, it's delicious, it's tender, and it's a perfect base if you want to add this to a taco or combine it with anything. It's very good. That leads me to our last food. Right here, they have blood tacos.
How amazing.
This unlikely taco is filled with a combination of pork blood and guts, fried together with tomato and chopped onion. Let's see how Kay fares with her first foray into the world of blood tacos.
It's not as bad as I thought.
Potentially even good.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes just like meat. Have you tried it before?
Everything you can think of, I've tried. Try to think of something insane.
Iguanas.
We're gonna have that later, and you're also gonna try that. Vegans always say that you should eat a portobello mushroom inside your burger because it's like meaty, they say. But you know what else is meaty? Blood. So if you are vegan, cook blood. Has Mayan cuisine kind of just become part of Mexican cuisine?
Of course. Some people say it must be the best.
Today, the impact of Mayan cuisine extends far beyond their own borders, influencing modern Mexican food as we know it. The next time you're chowing down on a plate of delicious Mexican food, remember that you have the Mayans to thank for some of those mouth-watering flavors.
This is only meal 2. We have 3 more to go.
Let's go.
There's still more liver. You want to try some more liver?
I'm fine.
To truly explore the depths of Yucatan cuisine, we must tread uncharted territory.
If I know you, my guess is you've never had this before.
No.
Our next culinary endeavor is a dish introduced by the Spanish during the colonial period. It's known as mondongo. If you're squeamish with unusual textures, or if you're
You
Kay,
don't even need this knife. What are you doing? They cut it up for you already. See?
No, it's too big.
this dish promises to take your taste buds on a wild ride with a list of unsettling offcuts. Water, cow feet, and cow tripe join a pot. Liven it up with oregano, pepper, garlic, salt, and achiote, an addictive staple Yucatan spice derived from annatto seeds. This concoction simmers for hours until it transforms into a vibrant and mouth-watering crimson blend.
I gotta ask you something. Is the whole country of Mexico sponsored by Coca-Cola?
Yeah, basically.
It's everywhere. It's on every chair in here.
Even in the van area.
Are people addicted to the sweetness?
They are.
When you're eating something like this, something super salty, savory, rich, you need that mix, that back and forth. Although I am not suggesting people drink Coke. Although I do drink Coke Zero. This is tripe. It's kind of fuzzy on one side, kind of like a carpet. The other side, nice and smooth. I think first you should get a big, shaggy piece, at least this big. And we're gonna try it out.
It's like chicharrón, but soaked.
I totally agree. It is incredibly soft. It kind of falls apart as you're biting into it.
The flavor is very nice.
There's a very deep, savory flavor with a little bit of gaminess to it, but not off-putting. And then this right here,
Is the foot.
I'm gonna show you about the wonderful world of tendon.
Oh my god.
It's gooey, gelatinous, rich. These are some of the most delicious organs and offcuts I've tried ever. You don't like it? What's wrong with it?
I don't know. The flavor, I like it, but the texture feels weird. I don't like gelatinous stuff.
You know, that's full of collagen.
I know.
Women love collagen.
I know.
Something like this, a cow foot, it has to be made with love. They have to take off the outer part of the hoof, and then they have to boil it for hours and hours. Residually, all that yummy flavor in there is going to be right here in the broth. That's fantastic. Rich, flavorful.
Like comfort food. I love this.
It's like chicken soup for the soul, except made with cow feet.
Exactly.
I gotta know, how are you feeling?
I'm good.
You ready to give up?
Yeah. No.
Okay, you started with yes.
I don't give up.
We're gearing up to tackle an absolutely thrilling, mind-bending dish. One that I know that Kay will love. And yes, I'm saying that sarcastically. But first, to lull Kate into a false sense of security, the torta de lechon. It starts with toasted bread, overloaded with juicy, succulent lechon or roasted pork.
So sandwich?
Not
lechon.
sandwich,
Nice.
torta. Because sandwich, you use sandwich bread. This special one is called pan francés. We only have it in Yucatan.
Layer in chicharron for texture, then top it off with a dollop of aromatic pico de gallo.
You gotta be careful because the bread is actually quite delicate and soft. Off the bat, it is the perfect amount of that crunchy chicharron. It's like when you're young, poor, and white trash and you put chips inside your sandwich and you're like, it's different.
I love that.
Have you ever been young, poor, and white trash?
No, it's white.
But trash.
Mexican
Oh.
trash.
It's sour and it's habanero-y. I'm gonna put some of that on there.
My God!
Oh man. What's magical about head meat is there's a variety of textures. What are the different cuts that are available? Macizo, kind of cheek area.
Paladar, dentro.
Oh, the roof of the mouth? That's its own category. Love it.
Seso, brain, la trachea.
Trachea meat.
Ojo.
Oh, his eye.
Yeah. Lengua.
The tongue. Okay, thank you for the visual reference. You heard every different cut that he has here.
Yeah.
Which one kind of scares you the most?
The cheeks.
Yeah, cool. What I've learned from that answer is that she understands me now. And so she actually told me something that she would like to eat.
I'm pretty smart, huh?
But I know, actually, the say-so is what freaks you out the most. You told me in a phone call previously that you knew we were not going to eat brain in this whole series. Turns out, we have a perfect opportunity right here to eat brain. Isn't that fantastic?
Fantastic.
We're going for the ultimate taco experience with 3 varieties. First up, the undisputed local favorite, cheek meat. Minced down into nearly unrecognizable shreds and topped with onion and cilantro.
Right here we have the cheek tacos, but before we get into that, I want to recognize right here, Pepsi. In a country sponsored by Coke, they're giving it all they got. Hit it with a little bit of citrus.
A lot.
We're going to slowly work our way up to the more unique cuts of head. Cheers.
Oh, this is spicy.
The meat I find to be more
Soft.
sticky and fatty, but I like it.
I like it. Wasn't expecting this.
See, you've had so many new experiences today.
I'm learning a lot.
It's hilarious that I came to Mexico and I met somebody and I'm like, let me show you tacos. It's fresh off the grill, delicious. I love it. Tortilla is nice, hot, and soft. That's course 1.
Let's do the next one.
Next up, a taco variety that Kay has shockingly never tried before. Tacos filled with gooey, warm cow brains.
You can see those wrinkles. You know what those wrinkles are?
I know what they are.
So far, are you enjoying the tacos?
More than I thought I would.
And this could just be a continuation of that. Step 1.
Lemon.
I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of sauce. You tried a lot of new foods today. I'm proud of you. I want you to bite into this with confidence and assume it's gonna be delicious.
Ding, ding, ding. Doesn't feel as lean as I like to, but it's not like the mondongo. It's unexpectedly good.
The only person who would have a lean brain would be maybe a mummy. Can we get a close up here?
Hey!
Was there a bite taken? Okay, I need you to just take a nice piece of brain and just eat the brain only.
It's a cow brain. You know what it tastes like? Octopus.
So, not bad, huh?
No?
It's kind of gooey, it's got a fatty texture.
It swallows perfectly. I love it.
Well done. That said, we have 1 taco remaining.
Our final variety was recommended by the chef personally. Tongue meat tacos. From that mammoth bovine tongue to minced meaty bits. This is art on a little corn disc.
So you've never had tongue before.
Never.
Tongue is one of the most delicious offcuts of meat. Have you ever had like chicken hearts?
Never.
What the f do you eat?
Cereal is my favorite.
Oh my god. Let's try out some tongue tacos.
Perfect. Clean.
Not fatty, not jiggly, not like me when I brush my teeth and I look down and I'm like, oh dear God. When it's minced like this, it probably just tastes kind of like a steak. It's a bit more of like a dense meat, super satisfying, delicious, great texture, and even better flavor.
100%.